here, don't you know, that's all restricted airspace up there. And eventually we just had to turn them off because they kept asking questions we couldn't answer about who we were and where we were going and that type of thing.
The two B-2s enter stealth mode. Pilots also switch off all unnecessary lights on the flight deck and climb to an altitude that reduces their contrails. A computer displays the best strategy. It shows up on screen as a blue line.
The blue line is the course the B-2 pilots choose in order to maximize the stealth properties of their aircraft and elude most of the threats from surface-to-air missiles or from enemy fighters. It uses everything the B-2 has: stealth, speed, altitude, heading, in order to maximize its chance of succeeding on the mission.
The real question was, would the enemy be able to see us? Would they send fighters up to join on us? Would they try to engage with us? Or would all the money we invested in this airplane finally pay off?
The former Yugoslavia has pretty formidable air defenses. They have an air force of about 90 aircraft. They have modern surface-to-air missiles. They've already given NATO pilots an occasional run for their money over this airspace.
You're over enemy territory for a good hour and a half. Your eyes are glued here to make sure that nobody's tracking you or even seeing you out there.
It's a cold spring night over Kosovo. 14 hours into their flight, pilots confirm the mission is a go. The aircraft shudder as they discharge 5 bombs from twin rotary pylons. The B-2's guided bombs strike Serbian airfields. 32 direct hits. The Serbs scramble a dozen MiG-29s. The enemy fighters scan the night sky for the B-2s. It's tense and dangerous.
We did hear, that the fighters were airborne. That kind of gives you pause.
NATO sends up fighter jets for added protection, but the B-2s follow their blue lines out of conflict. No sign of detection. Night 1, triumph and relief. When they returned to Whiteman, Senior Master Sergeant Craig Smith was there.
When we get a call to find out that it did its mission and what we've been working towards for 6 years and not really knowing if it was going to work in combat, and to finally hear them say that aircraft has performed its mission and returning to Whiteman was a sense of success and pride at the same time.
But it's far from over. Whiteman expected the B-2s to be used for the first 3 days of the war only.